Hey there, and welcome back to Elf Mom's Kitchen. It's already Easter. So, Elf Mom's gonna teach you how to make some nice Easter sweet rolls. Let's get to it. So this is actually pretty easy to make. First, we're gonna mix together all our dry ingredients, which are 3 cups of flour, 5 grams of yeast, 1.5 cups of sugar, and a pinch of salt, of course. You're gonna combine those dry ingredients together, mix them up. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of lukewarm water, 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, and about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then, using a mixer or your hands, get in there and mix it all together until you get a nice, smooth, elastic dough. Don't be afraid to sprinkle in a little more flour or add a little more water if you need to get that perfect soft dough consistency. You want it to be nice and smooth. So you're gonna take your dough ball, put it in a greased bowl, and cover it with some plastic wrap. You're gonna leave it somewhere warm to rise for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, it should have doubled in bulk. You're gonna scoop it out onto a lightly floured surface and divide it into several balls, slightly larger than ping pong balls. But make sure to cover those balls as well until you need them. So what you're gonna do with these little dough balls is you're gonna roll them out to a little sausage and then tie them into a little knot. You're gonna wanna pinch one end, make it like a little beak, and flatten the bottom side, make it like a little tail. So what you're gonna be left with is something that looks a little bit like a little bird. Now this is strictly not necessary, of course. If you find that it's too much effort, you can also just leave them as balls and just skip to the next step. They'll still be delicious. Once you've finished them all, or left with balls, you can cover them and leave them to rise for another ½ hour while you preheat your oven to 355. Once you're ready to stick your buns in the oven, you're going to brush them with some egg and then stick them in. Bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. These are perfect for any Easter celebration. They're delicious, not too sweet, perfect to have with a cup of coffee. Maybe a little bit of jam. I'm sure you'll like them if you give them a shot. Anyway, happy Easter from Elf Mom. Until next time.